For number 9, we're going to be multiplying fractions. Now, we could go ahead and just multiply numerator times numerator, and we would have 4 times 15, which would be 60, and then we would have 5 times 16, which would be 80. Then we could simplify by dividing them both by 10, and we would get 6/8, and then we could divide the remaining by 2, and we would end up with 3/4. Now, instead of doing all that, what we're usually going to do is to cancel or cross-cancel. To cancel, what we're going to do is we're going to look at 5 and 15 and see that they both have a common factor of 5. So we're going to divide them both by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1, and 15 divided by 5 is 3. Then we're going to look at 4 and 16, and they have a common factor of 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 16 divided by 4 is 4. So now, if we multiply 1 times 3, we get 3, and 1 times 4, we get 4. 3/4 is the same answer. But we're working with smaller numbers. Let's look at another one. Here we can cancel the 12 and the 4. They both are divisible by 4. 4 divided by 4, 12 divided by 4. Then we can do 3 and 21. They're both divisible by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 21 divided by 3 is 7. Multiply numerator times numerator, and we get 3. Denominator times denominator, and we get 7. 3/7. Now, sometimes we're going to have more than 2 fractions that we're going to be multiplying. So when we're doing this, we can go ahead and cancel any number on top with any one that's on the bottom. So on here, I could cancel out my 7s, both divisible by 7, one time. I could take the 4 and 8 and make it a 1 and a 2. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. I could take my 3 and the 3, both divisible by 3, and we get 1 and 1. If I do that, I now have on the numerator 1 times 1 times 1 times 2, or 2. Then in the denominator, I have 2 times 9, which equals 18. Now, 2 over 18, they're both even, which means they're divisible by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 18 divided by 2 is 9. So that's going to be 1/9. Now on this, I could also go through and I could actually cancel this 2 here with this 2. If I were to do that, then these would become 1s, and I would have all 1s on the top, which would be my 1 for here, and all 1s times the 9, which would be the 9th. So I would get right to 1/9, and I would skip the 2. Now I'm going to go down here, and this time on the bottom part, I'm going to go ahead and do this a little bit differently. I'm going to still go ahead and do the 7s and make the 1s. This time I'm going to do the 3 and the 9 and make it 3 divided by 3 and 9 divided by 3. Then I'm going to go ahead and take the 2 and the 8. And 2 divided by 2, 8 divided by 2. Then, if I wanted to here, now I can take this 4 and this 4, and I can still cancel them. 4 divided by 4, 4 divided by 4. Now we can see 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is going to equal 1, and 1 times 3 times 1 times 3 is going to equal 9. So either way, we're going to get the correct answer. You could actually go ahead and multiply 3 times 7 times 4 times 2, the actual beginning numbers, and take your bottom numbers, but you're going to be working with a lot larger numbers. So we want to cross-cancel, so we're working with the smallest numbers possible. So once again, it doesn't make a difference if you get 2/18 as long as you take it down to lowest terms.